Hi there everyone, I'm really glad to see you all again joining me here on this channel because it will be, of course, the final time for now. We're going to listen to the song from United Kingdom today. It's called Embers by James Newman, and as always this is the last one out on the little chapter we've created here on this channel. Just won't ramble too much today. I'm just excited to hear what United Kingdom has to offer this time around. So let's go.
Sometimes I know my fire burns low.
Okay, we've got like a very distinct reverb pluck here in the background. The vocal is super distinct in the soundstage. There's nothing hidden in it really, it's very straight to the point. Got some rhythm being put in here. Okay, the kick drum joins in, kick goes double time. Very horn driven. Okay, the piano is very housey chords. They're very distinct. There's nothing really holding out on them. Okay, like this bass walk with the... It's like with the... I'm not really sure how they put together it, but it's very... The bass walk is very melodic, which is kind of nice. I'm just feeling like it maybe clashes a little bit with the horns. I'm not sure. It's like such an overwhelming melody in the bass line. Like his vocal is so clear, but it's also like they're trying to overpower each other. I'm not sure. It's a bit clashy. I really like his voice has a great character though, I gotta say. It moves really nicely. Okay, we've got the claps. It's like a very simplistic approach, but it's catchy, you know, it's easy to nod along to. And the chords are very distinct in their rhythmic input. I just feel like this, like the bass line here is overpowering it a little bit. It's a bit loud. We've got the cowbell hitting with the cue in. It's quite nice how they've incorporated horse in it. It makes it catchy. And it's charming. Okay, we got the snare fill leading into... It's very straight to the point. Nice break there. Quite effective. It's upbeat, cheerful, joyous. I can't be mad at it. I really can't. It's fun. It's harmless and it's enjoyable. All right, that was Embers by James Newman from the United Kingdom. I'm always like I don't want to come across as pessimistic or anything, but I'm always kind of not sure what to take from the entries from United Kingdom of late because I'm not entirely sold on them, and I think the same thing really happened again. They've really tried something different this year, and I think we should admire them for that, because this is upbeat, this is carefree, this is very harmless, and just out there in an attempt to make like an enjoyable listening experience. And I don't think anyone can just listen to this and feel upset. It's just so harmless and cheerful. But then, you know, the problem always kind of lies with how have you arranged the song. It's not only about the approach. I think that the ideas are definitely there. I mean, it's a solid hook with the horns. It's a good vocal performance. I'm just not sold on the production on this thing, I think, because it's very clashy in the volumes between different sounds. Like the instruments are at times maybe too loud, or his vocal is... I think his vocal is super isolated. It's like they've boosted the volume on it so much and just not really allowed it to melt into the backdrop of the instrumental. It doesn't feel like there's a cohesion between vocal and instrumental in this song, and that's like a massive problem when I listen so carefully. I don't think you will kind of really mind it when you don't listen with headphones or such, but it becomes very clear to me how, because of how distinct these sounds are and how much they kind of overpower each other, both vocally and instrumentally. I think the main problem is this walking bass line that's it covers up a lot of frequencies. It's very, what do you call it, like wide and quite grand, and it's a very common and quite tangible sound when it's for an instrumental, when it's for like an instrumental hook or something. Then it's a great sound to have because it's so distinct and powerful. But when you want to combine it with vocals, that's when it kind of clashes. And I think I'm gonna return to that issue so many times here because it's always what I feel. I think that it's just a kind of a little mistake they've done there because they haven't really polished the production on it enough, or maybe they've over polished it. That could be it, because it's so. I think all of the sounds are so processed that they've really tried to make it sound as great as they possibly could, but it just became too much of all of the sounds, and it doesn't mash together just right in my ears. But that could just be, a subjective thing. Maybe other people will absolutely love the way it sounds altogether. I just think that there's something off in the whole thing there. I really wanted to really like this more than I did, and I think I admire so many ideas in this. I really admire the approach they've taken here to do something that they haven't done in a long time and be a bit different and stand out and really just offer like a great fun little time for everyone listening. It's just when these pessimistic people like myself who overanalyze the things that you put out, it's when we find things to complain about, it just becomes a negative atmosphere, and I don't want to create that, but I want to also share what I feel about the whole package they've put out here. So that's I think that's all I have to say. But as I said, I admire what they're doing here. I think that a lot of people will really enjoy this because it's so, it's really catchy, it's really memorable in that sense, and it's just a fun time. So I think they'll do hopefully better than finishing last place again. But I don't see this as a very strong contender unless he's vocally fantastic on stage. Of course, these production issues that I have with the song won't really come across when you see it live, so it might just be that I ramble on things that don't even have any relevance later on. I just think that for a studio cut listen, it could have been more adapted to my subjective opinion. I'll keep it at that because maybe I'm just completely out on my own in this one. Anyway, that's the end of everything, of all of the songs. So now we've listened to all of them, and yeah, that feels a bit weird because it's been such a part of my weeks going forward now to just listen to songs, and now we're done. So I guess that's all there is for it now. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this series and following along with me as I discover the songs here for the first time. And regardless of how many times you agree or disagree with me, I just hope you've had some enjoyment out of it, and it's given you something in your life today or during the past weeks. I hope you're all excited for the show as well, because I think I am now when I've heard all of the songs. I have a few favorites here and there too, which I will be rooting for. But yeah, actually, you know what we can do? For the final one, I want you to, in the comments, write your top 5. The 5, or it doesn't have to be 5, just the songs that you're really rooting for. Please don't do more than 5 because it's just going to cover up the whole comment section. But up to 5 songs that you're really rooting for and that you think you're going to vote for. And also you can kind of add a little elaboration on whether you think it'll do well or not. So I would actually really look forward to reading that and see which songs most people agree with here on my channel that are the big favorites. So please do that, because I'm actually looking forward to read that a lot. Other than that, it was really nice to do this again. I really hope you enjoyed it, and because I did. I always enjoy listening to songs and discussing them, so it's been a fun time. I really hope you have a good one until whenever I see you next time. We'll see when that happens, but I'll stick around in the comments for a little bit and check on what all of you have to say. That's enough rambling for me now. Now you can go away, do something completely different that you want to do. Go outside maybe, because, well, here it's turning summer, so hopefully where you are as well. Have a good one until whenever I see you next time. Take care of yourselves, enjoy the contest, and it's been a pleasure. Bye bye.